You may now take your seats. Nisambula, namaste, and a very warm welcome. We will commence this evening's proceedings with the traditional garlanding ceremony to welcome our guests of honor. I have much pleasure in welcoming our esteemed dignitaries on stage. The Prime Minister of Fiji, Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, Mrs. Suluweti Rabuka, founder of the Sri Madhusudan Sai Global Humanitarian Mission, as well as the founder of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, Fiji, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. The Deputy Prime Minister of Fiji, Honorable Professor Biman Prasad, Dr. Rajni Chand, Dr. Sean Sethi, pediatric cardiac surgeon from the USA, as well as the chairman of Sai Prema Foundation Fiji, Mr. Mahendra Tapu, and the chairman of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital Fiji, Mr. Sumit Tapu. Thank you for the warm round of applause. Also, we have Mr. Isaac Tigert, who is the founder of the Hard Rock Cafe and the House of Blues. A big round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of the Minister I'd also like to acknowledge all the other government ministers, members of parliament, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. A very special welcome to the beautiful children who have received heart surgeries and are seated here today. And also to our previous Gift of Life recipients and their families. It is also heartwarming to see our rugby legend, Mr. Waisela Serevi, seated here in the audience. He has very graciously come all the way from Los Angeles to attend this event. I'm honored and humbled to welcome you all to the second anniversary of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, Fiji. We are very honored by the presence of our chief guests and dignitaries seated on the dais. My name is Dr. Kripali Tapu, and I'm the director of the Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. And I'm honored to be standing here before you to give you an overview of the hospital's incredible journey. The Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital is South Pacific's first super specialist, state-of-the-art pediatric cardiac hospital located in Suva, Fiji. Founded by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and built by Sai Prema Foundation Fiji through the generosity of its members and many individuals from around the world who felt for the cause. And I'm humbled to say that many of them are seated in the audience today. A huge round of applause for all of them. This hospital is an edifice where little hearts that are born with defects are mended, giving these children a new gift of life. The hospital provides free surgeries to the children of Fiji and the South Pacific Islands. The vision of the hospital is to emerge and become the most important pediatric cardiac care center for Fiji and the South Pacific Islands. In a short span of 2 years, 277 little hearts have been healed. Ladies and gentlemen, As of 2 days, 277 little lives have been saved. And these are not just 277 lives. These are 277 families, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, and aunties who have been given hope, faith, and have experienced joy and love. This is the power of goodness. This is the power of humanity. And this is what we can achieve when the core principle of our existence is based on a foundation of love. When there is love, nothing stands in its way. Love conquers all. The hospital has been privileged to host 10 international visiting teams since its inception. Teams from the United States of America, National University Hospital Singapore, Sanjeevani Hospital India, Hearts for Kids team from the Starship Hospital in New Zealand, Queensland Children's Hospital Australia, and a European team have all volunteered their time to operate on our children with congenital heart defects. Many defects have been operated on, including patent ductus arteriosus, ventricular septal defects, atrial septal defects, tetralogy of Fallot, pacemaker insertion for congenital heart block, TAPVR, AV canal defect repair, pulmonary valvotomy, mitral valve repair, aortic valve repair, coarctation of the aorta, and the list continues. As the year progressed, the complexity of the cases also increased, and much has been achieved. The hospital reached a milestone when the youngest child to have been operated is a 2-week-old baby with a TAPVR operated on just 2 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-week-old baby. The Sanjeevani team have performed over 16,000 free echocardiograms in our Children's Heart Screening Center and also over 20 public health centers and hospitals throughout Fiji, including Navua, Singatoka, Nandi, Lautoka, Ba, Rakiraki, Lambasa, Bua, Savusavu, Taviuni, and Levuka. What is amazing is that the heart screening has reached beyond the borders of Fiji to our Pacific Island neighbors in the Solomon Islands, Kiribati, and Tuvalu. Our team have gone to these countries to screen children and identify those who need surgery. This year, the Sanjeevani Hospital launched the Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week in a very significant way. The Congenital Heart Defect ribbon, which is a red and blue ribbon, was launched. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the ribbon, the red and blue ribbon. And many of you have been given the little pin, so please do wear it in support of congenital heart defects. The red is for the oxygenated blood, and the blue is for the deoxygenated blood. The hospital also launched the mascot, Loloma, the heart legend, who is a symbol of love and hope. And later on, you'll get to see Loloma. The month of February was dedicated to creating awareness about congenital heart defects through social media, conducting extensive screening throughout the country and the Pacific Islands, as well as sharing stories of the children and the families who are recipients of these surgeries. From the 14th to the 20th of April, 17 life-saving surgeries have been conducted by our 20-member visiting team from the United States of America, Australia, UAE, and New Zealand, led by Dr. Sean Sethi from the United States of America. And our children are not only from Fiji, they're also from Pacific Islands, including Christmas Island, Kiribati, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu, in the true spirit of one world, one family. We are extending our heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Health and Medical Services, staff of CWM and Lambasa Hospital, Head of Pediatrics at CWM Hospital, Dr. Elisabeth Veretti, for supporting and working with the visiting team. A very special thank you to the pediatric team led by Dr. Walesi Natuman for the preoperative preparation and assistance with clinical care and ongoing care for these children. A big round of applause for our local doctors and nurses. We will now have a short video presentation titled The Gift of Life. This song was written, composed, and sung by my daughter Saisha, who's in the audience there, during the hospital inauguration. And the footage that you'll see is from the surgeries that are being conducted at the hospital.
There are some children who have holes in their heart. They're born this way, we need to help them. And all these children cannot run or play. Some will lose lives, we need to prevent that. All these children are falling down, and we can help pick them up again. And all their families are crying for help, and we will help pick them up again. They will survive, oh, they will thrive, oh, because every child deserves the gift of life. Because every child deserves the gift of life.
This hospital is under God's power, and God knows everything. I believe that all doctors will do it, and God help them to keep my child alive.
And I never expected it to be. The whole process was simple, but the outcome benefits everyone, not just the child itself, but the family.
What they need is a surgery, so they can live a life like you and me. We can help them seal this hole. Just take a stand so they're not alone. Take a stand. Save a life. They will survive.
May I now invite internationally renowned singer, global humanitarian, and the chairman of the hospital, Mr. Sumit Tapu, to address us on this momentous occasion.
The Prime Minister of Fiji, Honorable Sathya Sai Mrs. Rambuka, the Deputy Prime Minister of Fiji, Honorable Biman Prasad, Dr. Rajni Chand, our inspiration and founder of the hospital, Sadhguru Shri Madhusudan Sai, government ministers, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished guests, family and friends. I welcome you all on this rainy Suva evening as we gather to commemorate the second anniversary of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. Thank you to all of you for taking the time out from your busy schedules to celebrate this occasion with us. The occasion holds profound significance as we reflect not only on the past 2 years, but also on the transformative journey of the 5 years preceding it, a journey akin to a miraculous odyssey. And today, as we mark this auspicious milestone, I stand before you with unwavering conviction that this hospital stands as a beacon of hope where the children of Fiji and the Pacific have triumphed. Our children now have access to the treatment that they rightfully deserve. No longer do parents, grandparents, or siblings need to endure the despair of helplessly watching their loved ones suffer. The Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital is healing one fragile heart at a time and reaffirming the faith in the inherent goodness of humanity. It exemplifies selfless, unconditional love, devoid of any commercial motives or discriminatory practices. The ethos of our founder, Sadhguru Shri Madhusudan Sai, is one world, one family. I'm humbled to say that Fiji stands as an example to the world, demonstrating that such ideals can be translated into tangible actions. Each of us gathered here today, along with the countless others all over the world and around Fiji, are an integral part of this remarkable journey, ensuring that no child is left behind. And today I must take this opportunity to express gratitude on behalf of every member of the foundation and the hospital. Because without the support of the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, and the government, our ability to perform these life-saving surgeries would have been severely limited. And I would like all of us to express our gratitude to them for their selfless love and compassion for the children of Fiji. I'd like all of you to join me in giving them a thunderous round of applause. Thank you. I also want to offer my heartfelt gratitude to individuals, families, organizations from all over the world who support the hospital with their generosity. I'd like all of you to once again join me in offering our heartfelt gratitude through, once again, a thunderous round of applause. Dear dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, Krupali mentioned that 277 life-saving heart surgeries have been performed completely free of charge. And over 16,000 echocardiograms, once again conducted completely free of charge. Those numbers are so inspiring, isn't it? Yet this is just the beginning. Much remains to be accomplished. There are many more children out there whose lives that we all need to save. Our mission is far from complete. And as many of you may be aware, that Sadhguru recently established the world's first free medical college in India, which is inaugurated by the Prime Minister of India, Honorable Shri Narendra Modi. This deserves an incredible round of applause. And Sadhguru's commitment to Fiji and the Pacific, coupled with our foundations and the hospital's steadfast dedication, remains resolute. And so it is with great pleasure that I make a special announcement on behalf of Sadhguru, one that promises to revolutionize healthcare in Fiji. On this historic day, on the second anniversary of this hospital, I have much pleasure in announcing the establishment of the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences and Research right here in Fiji. This groundbreaking institution heralds a new era of healthcare, excellence in healthcare in Fiji and the Pacific and beyond. In the years to come, it will stand as a center of excellence and innovation, a testament to our unwavering commitment to the well-being of our people. Collaborating hand in hand with the government of Fiji, this institute will nurture and empower the brightest minds from Fiji and the Pacific, shaping them into tomorrow's medical pioneers. And to commemorate the launch, I humbly request the Honorable Prime Minister to press a button. These days everything is digital. So I'll come there, sir. And once you press the button, the logo, the emblem will appear on the screen, and I'll walk to you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences and Research. In due course, the Institute will offer free medical scholarships for the students and medical professionals in Fiji. An announcement of this will be made in the times to come. The Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital is a super specialty hospital which from the very beginning has set very high standards in infection control and infection prevention to ensure that children receive the best possible treatment in the best possible environment. I am thrilled to announce and share with you that the hospital has been accredited with a US-based Global Biorisk Advisory Council star rating, the GBAC star rating, a testament of our unwavering commitment to infection prevention and control. But adding to the repertoire of good news, as part of the Foundation's commitment and the hospital's ongoing commitment to Fiji, we announce the establishment of an infection prevention training center under the now launched Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, led by Dr. Gavin and his esteemed team from USA, Mr. R.J. Patel and Mr. Gosha Baran. This center will extend training to all staff in Fiji across Ministry of Health, across all hospitals, and across medical centers nationwide. This initiative will assist our entire medical system so that we can have better infection control and prevention measures with the end goal of providing the best level of care to the people of Fiji. And I'm very honored to invite Dr. Gavin, Mr. R.J. Patel, and Ms. Goshia to the stage for launching this training center. They have flown all the way from USA for this special occasion and for the launch. May I now invite Dr. Gavin and his team. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, these are indeed exciting times when our intentions are pure and our hearts are steadfast in service to our nation. No obstacle can deter our path. With unwavering determination and a steadfast commitment to the cause, we stride forward, undeterred by challenges, for our purpose is noble and our resolve is unyielding. I call upon the people of our entire nation, as well as the entire Fijian diaspora community residing overseas. Let us all join hands in the spirit of love and service for our children. Let us endeavor to make this world a better place. May God bless us all, and may God bless Fiji. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Dr. Sean Sethi to address us all. Dr. Sethi is a pediatric and adult congenital cardiac surgeon, world-renowned, awarded the top doctor, leader of influence for cardiac surgery by the Los Angeles Business Journal in 2017 and 2022. This has been Dr. Sean's 5th trip to Fiji, and he was the very first surgeon to operate at the Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. Dr. Sean is not just a brilliant cardiac surgeon, but a great team leader. I have been extremely fortunate to witness him operate on several occasions, and I can truly say that he creates a magical atmosphere in the operating theater, operating with such skill and precision. He treats every member of the team with great respect and is extremely humble. Dr. Sean, may I invite you to say a few words, please?
Bula Vinaka. Very happy to be here tonight. My reverence to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for his vision and inspiration. To Prime Minister Rabuka, Mrs. Rabuka, Deputy Prime Minister, and everyone else seated up here on the stage. And then our 17 VIPs who are sitting over there, who to me are the most important people sitting here tonight. And all my friends and international visitors coming here to support this cause. I wanted to take just 1 minute to thank some United States-based agencies who have supported us in this mission, including the Thoracic Surgery Foundation, MAP International. Without them and their support, it shows the international backing of missions like this. You know, Sai Prema to us it's like family. So it's hard to thank family, but I do have to thank family. Kripali is amazing. Samit is like a brother, and the whole Tapu family. If we can have a round of applause for them, please. You know, whenever I come to Fiji, I used to always say it's like coming home, or it's like home, but I think at this point, coming here 5 times, I think it is home. I think most of us feel that way. It's such a warm, loving place. It's actually hard to leave once we come here. And I want to, on behalf of our team of 18 people who came here, a few who are here in the audience, I want to thank Fiji for allowing us to come. And I'm here on behalf of all of the teams that have come. We're just one of many. There's been international support. Every team that has come here has loved coming here. The hospital is first class. I think by traveling all around the world, we're very happy to come to Fiji. And the team here takes such good care of the patients and also their staff. So every time we come here, there's a different set of patients that we deal with. I can say we were challenged this time. Some of the patients we had were a little older, and what were considered in the olden days as the blue babies with tetralogy of Fallot. And our normal saturations of our oxygen capacity in our blood should be around 92 to 100%. We had a few patients that were 60%. And I think in this day and age, it is hard to see that. But I can tell you after the surgery, when the parents see 95 to 100% on the screen, it really it makes one feel good. I think it's something we strive for. It's something we want to do more of. Obviously, we did a 2-week-old, and I'd like to congratulate our team on that, because this is truly a team effort. And that team isn't just the people in the hospital, but it's all of you. Every single one of you have contributed to this in some way. And without every single one of those contributions, none of this is possible. So I think a big round of applause for everyone that's here. You know, the motto of One World, One Family are 4 words, but I think when you're really acting them, it really makes a difference. I think the pandemic has shown us that being together, we're much stronger than being apart, and I think we see that here. I'm always happy to bring an international team here and learn so much from them. We come from all over the globe for this single cause, and it's inspiring to me to learn from them and to see them in action. You know, it's something you wouldn't see anywhere else. You know, it takes an effort like this to be able to come to the South Pacific and treat some of these patients. And you know, the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child, but honestly, it takes the world to raise a child in today's age. So there's nothing more true than one world, one family to me. And speaking about the global part of this, under the direction of Sadhguru and his vision, there's going to be a global heart network around the globe. There's multiple centers in India. There's one in Sri Lanka. We have Fiji in the South Pacific. We're planning ones in Turkey, Nigeria, South America. I mean, it's amazing. This is going to attach a patient to a regional center and attach teams to that regional center. So as time goes on, the inequality hopefully will decrease, because that's, I think, something that's on all of our minds is the global inequality. And, you know, I think that deserves a round of applause too, honestly. So on behalf of all of our teams, we like to thank the families for allowing us to be a part of your journey. And some of those children are truly amazing. And one of the patients who had saturations in the 60% before, now close to 100%, told us he wanted to be a doctor. And I have no reason to believe why he couldn't do that. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sean, for your selfless service to the children of Fiji and the Pacific Islands, who are truly grateful, eternally grateful for the gift of life. May I now invite our very charismatic and inspirational Prime Minister, Honourable Siti Vani Rambuka, to address us all on this very momentous occasion of the second anniversary of the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital.
Thank you very much. The champion, global humanitarian, global social service leader, and founder of Sanjeevani Hospital globally and in Fiji. Welcome again. Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, a very warm welcome back to Fiji to you. Mr. Isaac Tigret, founder of the Hard Rock Cafe. Mr. Narasimha Murthy, Chancellor of Sri Sathya Sai University of Human Excellence. The 23-member team of surgeons, doctors and specialists from the United States of America and Australia. My brother Mahendra Tapu and Mrs. Maya Tapu, Chairman and founding trustees of Sai Prema Foundation. Mr. Sumit Tapu, Chairman of Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. Dr. Krupali Tapu, Director of Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, and Compere and Master of Ceremonies tonight. Trustees and staff of Sai Prema Foundation and Children's Hospital, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. That has taken up almost 1/4 of the time I've been allocated tonight. A very good evening to you all. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we stand on, the people of Nandonumai, Wanaturana Tishuba, and pay our respects to the chiefs, past and present, as well as emerging leaders and members of the Vanua of Nandonumai who may be present here this evening. We acknowledge their role in caring for the Vanua. I join you this evening to mark the second anniversary of Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital and Gift of Life ceremony. All the children who have had life-saving heart surgeries at the hospital were suffering from congenital heart disease, which I've been told, I'm no expert, I've been told is a birth defect. Since the inception of the Gift of Life program by Sai Prema Foundation, 260 children have received free life-saving heart surgeries. I do not know what the percentage you found in your screening of those who may need treatment to the total number of children that you screen. But at home, I have 5 great-grandchildren, and one of them was undergoing periodic injections from the hospital. That's 1 out of 5 in one family. So I urge us all, please send our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren along for the free screening that's offered here. In addition to the children of Fiji, the hospital has opened its doors to children from our Pacific Island neighbors. And within the first year, the hospital has fulfilled its promise to become the hub of pediatric cardiac care for the Pacific region. This is indeed a proud moment for Fiji. I'm particularly pleased that we are also holding the Gift of Life ceremony this evening. Tonight I should have been at the closing of the Parliamentarians workshop at the Intercontinental Hotel or Resort in the West. But I had to ask for leave early to be here tonight and to attend to the very unkind invitation from my friend, the High Commissioners of Australia and New Zealand, to be up at 4 and be on parade at 5 and celebrate tomorrow Anzac Day. But this ceremony tonight honors the parents, children who have received the gift of life via life-saving heart surgery from the Sai Sanjeevani Hospital. The ceremony also honors the incredible surgical teams for their efforts to save the lives of these precious children. The Sai Sanjeevani Hospital is truly a godsend for Fiji and the region. While government aims to provide quality, affordable, and efficient health services for all, it is like a dream given our economic challenges. The establishment of the incredible success of the Sai Sanjeevani Hospital is like an anomaly or a fantastic, hard-to-believe tale. Until you look at the founding trustees and the directors and their incredible vision and commitment to make this dream come true. The People's Coalition government have that same drive and determination to improve our health services in the country. Soon we will see a new 100-bed hospital built in Nasinu by the government of India to become a reality pretty soon. The team from the Indian government presented their vision and the drawings to Cabinet 2 weeks ago. I am confident that this will come to fruition very soon to increase access to life-saving cardiac surgery for adults in Fiji and the region. Tonight is also a momentous occasion as we have here in Fiji the inspiration and the example for this hospital. I want to welcome the very special person on behalf of the government and the people of Fiji, and let us welcome Sadhguru. We're grateful to him for being the inspiration behind the hospital and various humanitarian projects and initiatives in Fiji. He spearheads a unique global mission across 32 countries. Since 2011, he has established institutes of excellence in education, healthcare, nutrition, and spirituality across the world. It includes 27 educational campuses, a university in South India, and 3 institutions abroad in Nigeria, in Laos, and in Australia, which are providing free, values-based education to over 5,000 boys and girls. In Mudanhalli, near Bangalore, very close to the school where I went to in 1979, which is also the epicenter for all global service activities, a totally free 360-bed multi-speciality hospital treats over 1,200 patients every day. $1,200 every day. This hospital is also a teaching hospital for the world's first free medical university, the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. Guided by the vision in rural for rural. That sounds like something we understand, eh? Rural for rural. This first of its kind medical college was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji on the 25th of March 2023. And we wish him well in the elections ongoing now in India. And the free medical college will train doctors who will dedicate themselves to serve the underserved, particularly in rural India, where their needs are the highest. Today, 10 specialty hospitals in India, 3 hospitals abroad, Fiji, Sri Lanka, and Nigeria, are providing free health care. Over 25,000 free pediatric cardiac surgeries have been done successfully. The Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani pediatric cardiac hospitals are the world's largest chain of children's heart care hospitals that do not have billing counters. Can you imagine going into anything for service that doesn't have a billing desk? A morning nutrition program nourishes over 1.2 million school children or school-going children every single day in India and across 5 countries. All services are offered absolutely free of cost to all without any discrimination. 12 centers for human development in 11 countries have been established to the welfare of humanity. Please allow me to elaborate on the Sai Prema Foundation. You heard some of it earlier in the evening. The foundation is registered as a non-profit charitable organization in Fiji, founded in 2016 to serve the poor and underprivileged people of Fiji. It has established itself as a leading NGO in Fiji and the region, I believe. The foundation has built a state-of-the-art medical center as a general outpatient facility with emphasis on mother and child care. It has served in excess of 25,000 Fijians free of charge. The foundation has established a state-of-the-art specialist children's heart screening center with the latest 4D technology to diagnose children suffering from heart diseases. So far, more than 16,000 heart screenings have been conducted on children free of charge through the center and through the outreach screenings in rural Fiji. The foundation has established a specialist children's heart hospital recognized by internationally renowned pediatric cardiac surgeons as a facility on par with hospitals in the United States, in Europe, or any other highly developed countries in the world. This 25 million state-of-the-art pediatric cardiac super specialty facility has been successfully treating children born with congenital heart diseases over the last 2 years. Prior to the opening of this hospital, there were no pediatric cardiac facilities available anywhere in Fiji or in the Pacific, and overseas treatment was unaffordable. I'm told that the cost of overseas treatment would be in excess of Fiji $100,000. All surgeries and treatments are completely free of cost. As a matter of great pride, that Fiji is the first nation in the Pacific and Oceania region to have such a hospital. Don't thank me, thank them. This hospital is an answer to the prayers of thousands of mothers and families Heart disease is the #1 killer among children, and its high prevalence rate is of great concern. There are hundreds of confirmed cases of heart disease diagnosed just through the Sai Sanjeevani Children's Heart Screening Center. These numbers are staggering and, of course, very concerning. This is why the specialist hospital was built, and this is the largest investment in healthcare by an NGO in our nation's history. Despite the charitable nature of the project, the Sai Prema Foundation has created a world-class facility with the aim of providing the best possible surgery and treatment to the children of Fiji and the Pacific. The hospital houses state-of-the-art equipment for its operating theater, intensive care unit, pre-operative and post-operative wards, and the hospital also includes a training center with technological capabilities for international video conferencing. When it was established, the vision for this children's hospital was to become the premier pediatric cardiac center for Fiji and the Pacific Island nations. I believe it has achieved that aim, and I offer warm congratulations to the trustees, the directors, the staff, and supporters of the foundation. I wish my audience during my political campaign were as receptive as you are. The children of our nation and the region deserve the very best treatment and a prosperous future, contributing towards the welfare of our nation and the welfare of the world. The foundation has also successfully trained a Fijian doctor in India in the specialist area of pediatric cardiology. I'm also pleased to note that the government contributed towards the operational expenses of the hospital via a grant. So thank DPM. Other work by the foundation. The Sai Prema Foundation has been serving the poor and underprivileged people of Fiji through various medical, education, and social services projects and initiatives. The foundation has also been the highest collector of blood over the years to support and supplement the National Blood Bank. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I again commend the foundation which has built a hospital dedicated to saving the lives of children who live with congenital heart diseases. And without good Fijians like Mahendra and Maya, Sumit and Krupali, we would not be here today to celebrate the 260 successful surgeries that have been carried out right here in Fiji, benefiting not only the children and their families of Fiji, but also the Pacific. What an achievement. On behalf of all who are here, we pray for blessings. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Dear Prime Minister, thank you for your love and support for the children of Fiji and the Pacific Islands. Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai leads the Madhusudan Sai Global Humanitarian Mission, a unique global mission of service and spirituality across 32 countries with a focus on education, nutrition, and healthcare. His philosophy is one world, one family. We will now watch a short video presentation on the Sri Madhusudan Sai Global Humanitarian Mission.
One world, one family. An ancient ethos that ensures happy and harmonious living is the mission statement of the young humanitarian and visionary Sri Madhusudan Sai, who walks the footsteps of his master, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, the 21st century spiritual master and philanthropist. Christened as the Sri Madhusudan Sai Global Humanitarian Mission, several institutions of public service have been established in just the last 12 years, touching and transforming the lives of millions of individuals across 32 countries, and its epicenter at Sathya Sai Grama in the village of Muddinahalli, close to the city of Bangalore in India. Drawing its inspiration from Sri Sathya Sai Baba's message of love all, serve all, this mission aligns with the promise of the 2030 UN Agenda for Sustainable Development, leaving no one behind. Its charitable trust, the Prashanti Balamandira Trust, PBT, which is in consultative status with the Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, since June 2023, has been officially registered on the National Stock Exchange's Social Stock Exchange as a social entity, not-for-profit organization. Nutrition, education, and healthcare are fundamental rights of every human being and every child, and it is the collective responsibility of the society to ensure that these basic needs are made accessible and available for all without any discrimination and absolutely free of cost, believes Sri Madhusudan Sai. Thus, it all began. Let no child go to school hungry ever is the motto of the Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program, which started in the year 2012. Today, healthy morning nutrition in the form of cooked breakfast or through the Sai Sure multi-nutrient supplement is served to 9 million school-going children across 25 states and 4 union territories in India and 5 countries overseas. 678 million nutritious morning meals have been served as on date by this India's largest morning nutrition program. Feed the World is yet another global nutrient movement that has served about 5 million meals to needy homeless individuals in over 15 countries. In the field of education, this mission has established about 28 educational campuses in India and 2 campuses overseas to bestow values-based education completely free of cost to about 4,500 children from the rural strata of society, from grade 6 right up till doctoral studies. The Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence, which is the higher education wing, has established India's first free private rural medical college, Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, on the 25th March 2023, and it was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. With the vision, in the rural, of the rural, and for the rural, the college has commenced with 50 students in September 2023, and it shall mold rural youth into capable and compassionate healthcare professionals to serve rural geographies. The university celebrated its second convocation on 3rd July 2023. Srimati Draupadi Murmu, the Honorable President of India, presided over the convocation and gave away gold medals to 17 students and conferred honorary doctorates to 5 eminent individuals. About 50% of these students are first-generation graduates, and about 66% hail from families that are below the poverty line. Each One Educate One is an initiative of the alumni of Sri Sathya Sai educational institutions with an objective to pay it forward by inspiring collective participation from like-minded individuals and corporates to support the educational and other residential needs of rural underprivileged children and youths studying in the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam group of institutions from grade 6 to 12, and further to cover even their higher education and medical education. A skill development center that will provide an alternative educational path for rural youths and open opportunities for them to learn new skills and other vocational courses has been initiated. The center will offer a 2-year certificate course with 1-year internship to train students in areas like plumbing, piping, electrical work, etc. Employment opportunity after completion of the courses will also be taken care of. People Shores, an impact sourcing organization in the US, offers livelihood programs that upskill youth from rural and marginalized communities and mainstreams them with opportunities to earn a dignified livelihood. This helps break generational cycles of poverty. Currently, there are 5 centers in Clarksdale, Brooklyn, Pine Bluff, Atlanta, and Tampa. On the healthcare vertical, over 29,000 pediatric cardiac surgeries and cath interventions have been done since inception in 2012 through 5 super specialty healthcare hospitals in India, the Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Centers for Child Heart Care at Chhattisgarh, Haryana, Maharashtra, Telangana and Karnataka, and 2 such hospitals in Fiji and Sri Lanka. It is the world's largest chain of pediatric cardiac hospitals without billing counters, conducting research, academic and training programs in pediatric cardiology, nursing and allied healthcare services are other functions of these hospitals. 5 specialized Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Mother and Child Hospitals, 15 Sai Swasthya Primary Clinic Wellness Centers, Sri Sathya Sai Arogya Vahini Mobile Hospital Services, Aruike Multi-Speciality Hospitals in Nigeria, Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Medical Center at Clarksdale in the Mississippi state of USA, 2 multi-speciality hospitals, Sri Sathya Sai Sarla Memorial Hospital in Karnataka and Sai Arogya Multi-Speciality Hospital at Kuchipudi, Andhra Pradesh are providing their services completely free of cost to the needy. Sri Sathya Sai Sarla Memorial Hospital adorns an additional feather to its cap for being the teaching hospital for India's first free private rural medical college, Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. 11 centers for human development have also been set up across 10 countries for conducting several service and spiritual activities. In the last 12 years, $200 million have been invested globally for these benevolent acts of goodness through which several lives are being illumined every single day. Sri Madhusudan Sai says, "In a society, it is always about the survival of the weakest and not survival of the fittest. We must develop this sensitivity towards the needs of the less privileged and must hold ourselves responsible for each other. Only then can we create an equitable society for the future generation. The onus is on each of us, for the inevitable truth is that every individual's prosperity depends on society's collective prosperity. After all, we are all one connected whole."
May I now invite our inspirational founder, Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, to address us all.
Bula Vinaka, Honorable Prime Minister of Fiji, Mr. Sitiveni Rambuka, Mrs. Rambuka, the Deputy Prime Minister, Vivan Prasadji and wife, members of our Sai Prema Foundation, Mr. Tigret, Dr. Sean, and everybody who is present here from over 6 countries, I believe. Just to celebrate this 2nd year anniversary of this hospital, it makes us feel very honored and grateful to have all of you here with us, and you being here despite of your schedule that you mentioned is truly a commitment towards supporting a cause as noble as this, and we cherish this partnership, this collaboration and this solidarity in building a better Fiji for the children of the South Pacific and for the children of Fiji. Thank you so much for your presence over here. To all the others who are here, especially the children who are operated here, we work only for you. We work for the children of the world, for the less privileged, for the marginalized. As Sean said just now, it takes a village to raise a child, but truly it takes the whole world to save a child who is suffering with congenital heart disease. And Fiji has been a shining example of this collaborative effort of the whole world, because so many countries came together to build the hospital, and to run the hospital, so many of the doctors and medical professionals have lent their support from around the world. It's truly an example of what can be done when the world comes together as one family to save the children, to save the people. And I'm very grateful for the gracious grant that was given by the government of Fiji through the good offices of the Deputy Prime Minister and the Prime Minister, which helped us save more people, more children in this very land. I have nothing much to say. I think a very long and boring video was already played. I don't want to make it more cumbersome for you this evening. But all I want to say is, we love Fiji, we love the children of Fiji, And we as a foundation, global foundation, are committed to doing whatever we can to help more and more children and the people of Fiji. One request or one thing that was brought to my attention was the need for capacity building, training and upskilling the existing medical professionals in Fiji, as well as building our future workforce. And towards that, we have committed to build an institute for medical sciences, research, training and development, which will help the children, the young students of Fiji, as well as the doctors, nurses, paramedics to upskill themselves with global standards of healthcare. And all these training will be, as usual, as always, will be provided absolutely free of cost from the foundation side. Another request that had come was, why are you only saving the children? Why are you not saving their parents? And they said, why are you not helping the people who are grown-ups? There are no more children, but they still suffer with cardiac issues. And as was being mentioned by the Honorable Prime Minister, that efforts are being made to build a hospital with cardiac facilities for the adults too. And we also want to contribute our bit. In the month of June, a team from our medical college, which also has a cardiac department, where we perform surgeries both for pediatric and adult patients, will be visiting Fiji to understand and assess how we can help in providing adult cardiac healthcare services in Fiji. And as Sean mentioned, we are very honored and grateful that you receive us so well. You support us. We run hospitals in several countries, as you have already seen. But the best support we have got is from the people of Fiji, from the government of Fiji. And I can say it proudly. And so we only look forward to doing more with you, with your support and with the support of this global family that is sitting here and watching this program from over 30 countries. To all of them, my one message is, especially on this special day, because this is the day when we, in a way, lost our master, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, from the physical plane, though he's always there guiding and protecting and guarding all of us. We are committed ourselves to do more good in his name, and every year when we come to Fiji to celebrate this day, we don't mourn this day, we celebrate this day, because we see his love, his compassion, his reflection in these children who are saved every year in Fiji. So we are very grateful to all the people in Fiji for allowing us to do this for all of you, especially the extremely committed team of the Sai Prema Foundation, Mahenji, Mayaji, and Sumit and Kripali, as well as all the other members of the team. You work day and night to help more people, and that really makes us very, very happy. And every time I come back, I think, what else we can do for the children, for the people here. And I'm sure in times to come, Fiji will be growing into a very important healthcare destination for the whole of South Pacific and provide life-saving healthcare treatments to all the people without any discrimination. And we will be the choicest partners of the government in doing whatever we can in bringing this vision into reality. Once again, committing ourselves to the people of Fiji to work for their betterment, for their welfare, for their prosperity, alongside this wonderful visionary government of the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. I once again would like to thank every one of you for your generosity, for your kind participation, and for your solidarity with this foundation. And I look forward to seeing you, Prime Minister, in India sometime to visit our facility. Bimanji has already paid his visit, and I think yours is due. So I also extend an invitation to you and your wife to visit us in India, and we would be happy to host you there and take you through all our work that we are doing. And God bless Fiji. God is good, G-O-O-D is good, and G-O-D is God. So in every good there is God. When we do good, that's when God blesses us. So let us keep doing more good to more people in more ways in this year and for all times to come. Thank you very much. Unaka Wakalega.
Thank you, dear Sadhguru, for your constant guidance and your inspiration. Today, the hospital is pleased to announce the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding with an Australian-based non-government organisation, Health in Kind Australia, who will be advocating and spreading awareness about the issue of congenital heart disease among children in Fiji and the Pacific to the people of Australia. I have much pleasure in inviting the chairman of Health in Kind Australia and Fiji-born Mr. Sunil Naidu to come up to the stage for the presentation of the MOU to the hospital. Over the past 6 months, there has been a team of dedicated former Fijians who have been involved in creating awareness about congenital heart disease among children in Fiji and the Pacific to the people of the United States of America. The hospital has much pleasure in appointing Mr. Narendra Narayan as its heart ambassador in the United States. May I request Mr. Narayan to come on stage to receive a memento for his appointment. I also have much pleasure in offering our gratitude to an incredible team of former Fijians who have pledged themselves to championing the cause of spreading awareness of CHD in North America. May I request the following heart champions to come on stage. Mr. Vinesh and Mrs. Dorothy Nambia. Mr. and Mrs. Gyan Lal. Mr. and Mrs. Gyan Lal. Mr. Rovin. Mr. Rovin and Mrs. Rani Swami. Mr. Dave Prasad. Mr. Dave Prasad. Mr. Alex Singh. Mr. Suresh Prakash. Mrs. Sarojini Asha. Mrs. Sarojini Asha. Mr. Balaji Shanmugan. And a special token of appreciation to Mrs. Esther Rokombuli for being an advocate after her daughter Bulow's heart surgery at our hospital in 2022. A big round of applause for Mrs. Esther Rokombuli. May I ask the Honourable Prime Minister, Sadhguru, and the dignitaries to felicitate the international visiting team led by Dr. Sean Sethi, a team comprised of 20 medical professionals who work day and night to give a new gift of life, 12 of whom have had to return back home before this momentous occasion. But as I call your name, I welcome you on stage. Miss Deborah Pegg, pediatric intensive care nurse and nurse educator from Queensland Children's Hospital, Brisbane, Australia. This is Deb's sixth trip to Fiji to help our children, and she also assists with education of our local nurses. Thank you, Deb. Miss Rachel White. Rachel is a pediatric ICU nurse from Stanford Hospital in the United States. This is her third trip to our hospital. Miss Brenda Morton, pediatric clinical ICU nurse from Queensland Children's Hospital, Australia. And this is Brenda's second surgical trip to our hospital. Miss Shanae Martin, pediatric intensive care nurse from Queensland Children's Hospital, Australia, this being her second visit to our hospital. Ms. Trion Murthy, clinical pharmacist from Middlemore Hospital in New Zealand, and this is Trion's fourth trip to the hospital. Dr. Sean Sethi, Medical Director of Pediatric and Adult Congenital Cardiac Surgery, Chief Division of Cardiothoracic Surgery, Long Beach Medical Center, the United States. And as I mentioned earlier, it's his fifth trip to Fiji to help our children. Thank you, Dr. Sean. And can we now please welcome on stage doctors and medical team from the Sarala Memorial Hospital, Mudunhalli, India, and the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research to come up on stage for a photograph with our chief guest. Many of these doctors are professors, and the others are pursuing their post-graduation in anesthesia, surgery, internal medicine, dentistry, and they have been in Fiji graciously assisting in this surgical mission as well. Thank you. Finally, we would like to commence our Gift of Life ceremony, where we celebrate the lives of the children who have undergone life-saving heart surgeries in the past week. As I call your name, please come up to the stage to receive your certificate and gifts. Ruthi Matambula Mwani. Ruthi is 2 years and 8 months old, and she's from Fiji. Big round of applause for Ruthi. Next, we have Ariella Buako, 8 months old, from the Solomon Islands. I'd like to invite Ariella's mum, Virginia, to say a few words.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Oh. I would like to stand here on behalf of 5 children who are able to come from Solomon Islands, and we are fortunate to come here to have our baby's heart surgery done here. We do not have all the facilities back home, and we are happy and we thank you to the foundation and to the hospital staffs, the doctors, the nurses. At the hospital, the hospitality is great. We felt at home, and that is one thing that we will never forget about here. We are thankful and grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Beniamino Pola, 1 year, 10 months old, from Fiji. Now I'd like to invite Dad Lorima to say a few words.
Nagsaka, yusaka. Ibulsak na. Turang nilunisa. Nilunimatento. Na buka-buka sa kani minsta. Ena kabi nakasakan tintay. Pagkatilo sa kilamanibal. Ena kabi nakasakan ni kuwa. O maraw. O sangan niyo kilaro na po sa dabi mo dabutay na kabi nakakan ni kuwa. O nabi nakatsakan kami na po sa raramasakan na kabi nakakan tintay. Ena po sa pagkabalangi meron na kilato do na kabi nakakan ni kuwa. I want to say hello to everyone, dear brothers and sisters gathered together in this building for this celebration, for the celebrating of the 2nd year anniversary. I don't have words to explain how much I feel in this moment. What I can say this afternoon, I am so blessed. The only word I can say this evening or tonight, that I am so blessed. And what I can say is that God sent his men to come to Fiji to meet our needs, to save us from suffering, from the worried about my son that I'm carrying here. You look at him, he's 1 year, 9 months now. And I'm working for highway stabilizer, walking on the road. And every day I worry about my son. Every day I have to pray, I have to fasting because of him. And since the time he was born, he was being told that he got two tiny holes in his heart. And the time we came, we received a call from the Vani hospital. Sir Siri, thank you so much, Sri Guru. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for giving your time. And I took a step on that day, which was on the 14th. We received a call on Saturday, which was on the 13th, for the admission for my son to prepare himself for his surgery, which will be held on Sunday, which was on the 14th. I took a step forward. I believe in God. And I was praying and I asking God for his love and how this load gonna come out from my mind and from my heart. Whole day and night, I was just worried about him. And on that very moment, I took a step. And I believe that's the time for me to go ahead and do what has God convict in me to take a step when I trust in him. So I suppose to take part on that church service back in Watuanga. And so I came to the hospital. As soon as I enter the door, I can feel that like I entering the holy place. Everything is quiet. And you hardly can hear any voice talking roughly from any side. And I believe, I can feel peace in my heart. Even from the first time when I heard I signed the paper that my son will go for the surgery. I didn't think twice. I just believe that that's the time for me to take a step forward for the sake of my son, for his good, for his life, for tomorrow. So I walk in, and the nurse, they came over and asked me, very soon you will pass your son to someone. The nurse, they will come around, and you have to give him to them. So they will take him to the surgery room. And one thing I want to mention today is that in that hospital, there is a special place for us to go and pray. Right on the wall, there are all photos of God, which God you believe, and you have to pray for him. Right in front of the door, my son entered the surgery room. Myself, I enter the praying room. So I continue praying, and asking God whether I will meet my son again with a breath with him or no. I just walk up and down in the hospital. Maybe someone look at me on that day, might thought that something wrong in my mind. On that very moment, just like when my son was away from me, just like I feel like 50-50. And all of a sudden, when I was in the waiting room called the family room, one staff nurse came and asked me and called me, are you Ben's father? Yes. Okay, come and look at your son. We went direct to the ICU room. When I look at his face, all the needles and the hose and the was plugged in his nose and mouth. I just hold his head and I cry. I can't stop my tears. And that moment, he still can open his eyes. From there, that I can confirm that he will be back to be alive or he will gone. I hold his head, I kiss him, and he opened his eyes. Look at me. I want to thank you, sir. On that day, I just bent down on the bed in the hospital and I thank God. What I can mention tonight, it's a miracle. It's like a miracle. It's not just a cut for the bandage to paste on it. After a few weeks, the thing will be healed again. And the heart is totally different from other surgery. And that was on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Our diaper was about to finish. And a staff nurse called me, "Oh, why are you running around?" "No, I'm looking for someone so that I can give them money to buy that diaper for us." "Oh, don't worry, we got that diaper here." Man, what a bless. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the food, we didn't pay anything. We didn't pay any food. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You help yourself. The servers can explain. Even on one day, my wife called me from home and she tried to explain me something and I told her, "Please, I'm so peaceful over here. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about me and my son, our son. We are okay. We are all right. We feel like staying home over here. Don't worry about anything." So, what I want to mention tonight, and I just want to finish my speech tonight. I want to encourage the people of Fiji. Please do come and use the blessings from the man of God standing in front of me over here. And to come and conclude for tonight for us. If this building will break down, you will call the builder to fix it. And you have to pay the bill. When the car breaks down or something wrong with the car, you will take it to the garage for the mechanic to fix it. But the problem for the heart, you bring it to the man of God standing over here. He will fix it. So God, send him over here to meet our needs. And what I can say tonight, we are so blessed, and I am so blessed, and my family so blessed. So thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Nothing to give you. God bless you, and God bless us all.
Augustina is 3 years and 11 months old, and she's from the Solomon Islands. Sylvester Osinari is 6 years old and also from the Solomon Islands. Rosanna Teku. Rosanna is 4 years old and she's also from the Solomon Islands. It took a long time getting a smile out of Rosanna after she was in intensive care unit, but we were all thrilled to see her smile again. Isireli Volaungande. Isireli is 1 year, 3 months old, and he's from Fiji. Joshua. Joshua Urere is 6 years old and he's from Vanuatu. Sakeo Lodo. Sakeo is 5 years, 11 months old, and from Fiji. Austin Tavo. Austin is a year old and from the Solomon Islands. Mohammed Aman. Mohammed is 3 years old and from Fiji. Andi Tale Wanganitambua. She's 9 years old from Fiji. And in fact, she celebrated her birthday just a few days ago while she was in the hospital. Serema Rambale. Serema is 10 years old from Fiji. Anna Kumbu. Anna is 5 years old from Fiji. This now concludes the Gift of Life ceremony. Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and all members of the Global Mission would like to offer our gratitude to the Honourable Prime Minister, Mrs. Rambuka, the Deputy Prime Minister, and Dr. Rajni with a traditional felicitation. Thank you. May I now invite our little children and their parents to come up to the stage for the second anniversary cake ceremony. And I'd also like to invite Loloma, our heart legend, to join us on stage. As you can see, Loloma, our heart legend, is proceeding onto the stage. Loloma in Fijian means love and is a symbol of love and hope for the hospital, and takes part in ceremonies, gift of life ceremonies, and also around the hospital, bringing bright smiles on children's faces. This completes our program for tonight. Before I sign off, I would like to extend a heartfelt vinaka vakalevu to all of you for being here this evening. We are very grateful for your presence, and we thank you for your support and the love that you have shown towards Sai Sanjeevani Children's Hospital. Dinner will be distributed at the ground floor of the Civic Center for all our guests this evening. God bless you all, and thank you. And a huge round of applause for all of you.